Okay, so evening guys, hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend out there, and welcome to another episode of The Viking Beard with me, Matt. And hopefully, as you know, if you've watched any of my other videos on my YouTube channel, I'm trying to grow myself a big, thick, dense, epic Viking beard. First time I've grown one in my life, and on this channel I'm sourcing things for beard, face, hair, clothing, jewellery, and stuff's being sent through to me. And one thing I promised from day dot when starting this channel, all of my reviews are my opinion, okay? These are completely honest reviews. I'm not affiliated to any of these companies whatsoever. And if I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like it. If it's all right, I'm going to say, yeah, it's all right. And if I really love it, I'm going to continue using it. And so it's my own opinion, okay? In this day and age, like I said in all the other videos, we can all have our own opinion. Something I love, you might hate. Something you might love, I might absolutely hate. But we're not talking about products today. Quite a lot of you out there and some companies have been asking me to do a video to tell you about what different products are and what they do. So tonight it's not a review. We're looking at beard oils, beard balms and beard butters. What you should kind of look for when you're going out and buying these things, kind of how to use them, and yeah. So we're going through the 3 different things for your beard. Now, if anybody out there, for a start, we'll clear this up, thinks that beard oils, balms or butters is going to help you grow your beard, not true. I've been approached by a couple of companies, and I'm not going to name them out there, that have said, oh, these products will grow your beard hair, and it's like, this is an honest channel, okay? So it's not, there are a couple of sort of supplements that you can take, minoxidil and biotin, which kind of will help to a certain degree. And I found through my life so far, being kind of mid-40s, when I was young, 18, 19, 20, couldn't really grow a beard, looked a bit stupid. Going up through my 30s, it was patchy, but it was coming. The older that I'm getting, the thicker and fuller and the faster the thing's growing. And so from nothing in my teens and really through my 20s to now, it's nice to actually have a beard, because I was shaving every couple of days. And this is only after, what, around about 4 months growth at the moment so far. So it's coming on quite nicely. So for a start, we're going to look at beard oils. Okay, so they usually come in either larger, smaller, the same sort of size. These are 30 mils beard oils. Okay, that was obviously slightly bigger. Now, these are 3 of my favourite UK beard oils that I have found so far that I absolutely love, okay? These are the ones that have hit the top ends of my reviews when I've been doing them. So you've got the beard oil from Pure. This is your top end, like kind of luxury beard oil. Everything within that is made like top of the mark with oud or oud or however you want to call it, real stuff in there. We've got the one from Savage Alchemy, absolutely stunning product again. And we've also got the one from Twisted Moustache, absolutely amazing again. And these two kind of like in your midway, your kind of general sort of price that you would normally pay for a beard oil. And they're all absolutely fantastic. Right, so beard oil, what it does. When you're out buying beard oil, look for natural products, okay? You don't want to be putting chemicals on your skin, your hair, and messing up what you're trying to achieve or damaging what you've already got. So try and make sure it's as natural as possible, only using essential natural oils, and also, if possible, that it's organic, okay? When the same as food, when you go out and buy food, you kind of, nowadays we're tending to read labels more as to what's in it, sugar and fats and processed and stuff like that. So do yourselves a favour, guys, rather than going on sort of the price and how much, check what's in them first, okay? So with these, I tend to go for ones that have got jojoba and argan in it, because they're really good for your skin and they're really good for conditioning your beard. When you first started drying a beard, you get that itchy, really kind of want to shave it off, scratch your face all day sort of sensation. This helps to kind of alleviate it, okay? Just pop them back in my hand, because these are brilliant. So, yeah, that is what they're for. Now, the way that I use it, okay, I don't wash my beard every day. Every 2, maybe 3 days, I tend to do what's known as a conditioning wash. So it's not stripping all the oils out or anything like that. It's just helping to condition the beard and keep it kind of nice and soft rather than dry and damaged. And I'm only actually washing my beard using either a beard soap or a beard shampoo once a week, okay? So do yourselves a favour, when you are washing your beard, do not use shampoo that would use on your head, because the hair on your head completely different to the stuff that grows out your face. It's a lot thicker, as you probably felt, coarser, almost bordering on sort of pubic hair sort of thing. So it's completely different stuff. So make sure you find yourselves a beard shampoo, beard soap that does that for you, because with the stuff you use in your hair, kind of strips out all the oils completely. And the last thing you want to do is that to your beard, because what we're trying to do is keep moisture retention in there and keeping it supple and conditioned. So when I wash my beard, what I tend to do, or it's wet, I towel dry it to the point that it's not wet and it's not dry. It's like that sort of between damp and dry. So there's still some moisture in it. At that point, what I do is I use my oils. Now, they come in various different ones. You can have pump spray ones. These ones have got pipettes on, because I like the way that I can just put the amount on the hand that I need and kind of judge it for myself. Then once I've done that, all over my fingers, run it deep into your skin, because this stuff is for your skin as well as for your beard. And what it helps to do is lock into that little bit of moisture that's left in your beard and kind of keep it there, okay? So that is how I use that. And when I do try and style it, I know it's a bit skew-whiff. I've been at work all day today anyway and haven't really done anything to it since I got home. When you do it, and if you are drying it, trying to style it or anything, use a hair dryer. Don't go for ridiculously hot heat. I tend to go to a medium to low heat, and then use the cold button that I've got on my hair dryer in order to kind of lock in the style, because I am finding with my beard I'm getting bits that kind of stick out like this, so it's nice just to hold them under. And when you do comb your beard, don't go out using those cheap plastic combs that you get for like £1 and stuff like that. Go out and get yourself a good, decent wooden comb, because you'll find that with those mass-produced combs, they've got jagged little bits on there. They're going to give you split ends. You're going to pull hairs out. They're going to snag. So I've got a nice wide tooth comb, which when I do beard, it detangles it, should there be any tangles from when I've been sleeping or anything, but it won't snag it. I tend to use wood, because the metal ones, because these don't generate static and give me that frizzy kind of like sticking out look, you know, when you've got a balloon and you rub it on your jumper and it sticks to the wall. So I tend to use one of these, a wooden one, because it doesn't generate static. With my beard oil, I tend to apply it twice a day. I tend to apply it first thing in the morning, just before I've styled it, when I'm just about to style it, to keep the moisture from any wet hair in. And I'll use it once again when I get home, just in case any of the elements outside or sweat or anything has kind of like deteriorated it. So just to keep it nice and moisturised. Now you do tend to find two different sorts of beard oil, scented and unscented. Unscented is if you don't want any smell whatsoever, because sometimes you wear cologne, aftershave and stuff like that, and you want to smell that, as opposed to two different scents clashing against each other. Or you can get the scented beard oils. I do like my scented beard oils because I love the smell of some of them. These ones are absolutely top ones. And so it's your choice entirely, but they kind of do the same sort of things, scented and unscented. Apart from the smell, make sure they're not chemical-based smells, that they're actual natural ones. Right, so that's your beard oils, how to apply them. A few drips. Don't put on too much. If you've got a beard like mine, I tend to use 6 to 8 drops. Bigger beards, obviously slightly more. You can use beard oils on stubbles and stuff like that to help your skin and your hair and everything. But the smaller the beard, the less drops you want on there, because the last thing you want, oil splashing all over your face and you end up like you're falling in a chip fry. Okay, so moving on next to your beard balms. Now, these, once again, are two of my favourite balms that I have tried from the UK so far. Absolutely phenomenal. So we have this one once again, which is from Savage Alchemy, And this one, which is called Spice Lord, which is from Bubba Balms. Bubba's Balm. Bubba's Balms. And these are really nice. I like these. Okay, now with your beard balms, they tend to contain your cocoa butters, shea butters and stuff like that, which to me seems to give my beard a bit of a thicker, fuller sort of thing to it. And it's almost like a sealant, if you know what I mean. And it kind of helps seal everything in. Now with your beard balms, although they contain the oils like jojoba and argan and stuff like that, this also contains beeswax, lanolin and shea, whichever, which is a natural kind of wax and helps to make your beard thicker, because sometimes you get problematic hairs that stick out, and this is almost like your styling product. So it's kind of not quite an oil, it's not a butter, this has got wax in it, and make sure when you are buying it that you're buying it with natural sort of hold to it and not chemical holds once again. When you open these up, they're kind of like a thick, not as thick as hair wax and stuff like that, and they come in various different pots and sizes and colours and stuff like that. And you can get sort of like beard wax, which is almost like a moustache wax, and that's purely for holding and styling and stuff like that. But these ones have got enough in it for my beard that I use. Now when you use this is not the hair on your head, okay? So what I tend to do is I scrape out a little bit using my fingernail, and that is literally enough for my entire beard. It might even be a slightly bit too much. That is literally enough, literally around about a pea size, okay? Now this stuff as well, because it has butters in it, I haven't got any on the beard at the moment, so put it in my hand like that, mush it together until it emulsifies, because it's almost like a butter and it melts. Then just run it through your beard, and as you can see, it almost helps to style it, and I run it all the way through to coat all the hair on it. Once I've done that, use my comb, can kind of comb it down. It helps to keep any of the stray hairs in place. And once you go outside and you hit the cold air, it sort of tends to harden a little bit more. You can just kind of like keep it looking nice and tidy and everything like that. So that is what your balms are and what they're used for. Any that's left, because it's got decent stuff in it, I tend to put it on the tattoos or around the side of my head at the moment, because it just helps the condition as well. And so that is your beard balms, okay? Comes in loads of different scents. You can get unscented as well, the same as the oils. Then leading on to a beard butter. Beard butter is not a balm and it is not an oil. It's somewhere between the two. It doesn't have the hold of the beard balm, and it's not an oil. It is, as the name suggests, a butter. So if you can imagine these without the beeswax, shea and the lanolin in it, this is kind of what it is. And if you look at it, it's almost got like a crumbly sort of texture to it. And this stuff is, I'm not going to put it on my beard, literally, if you've ever had icing sugar and butter and you've blitzed it together to put in a sponge or something like that, like a butter icing, it's almost like that. So it's not grainy or anything, but this is kind of like the cross between the two, okay? So you can have almost like your oil, but in a butter form. And again, it is a conditioner, okay? So it conditions the skin, it conditions the beard, but it hasn't got the hold of a beard balm or a beard wax. And this one again is one of my favourites. Well, to be honest, it's the only beard butter that I've ever tried. And this is, again, the Savage Alchemy. So yeah, that's pretty much what oils, balms and butters are for, and my kind of how I use them and stuff. With the butter, I use the same amount as I show you with the beard balm. And so yeah, do yourselves a favour when you are going out and sourcing these things, always make sure you read the label of what's in it. Don't just go for it because it's cheap, and don't just go for it because it's expensive. go for what it's inside it, and whether you want scented or unscented, they come in 1,000,001 different scents. I like my sweet stuff, I like my outdoorsy stuff. I'm still trying to find a Halloweeny, Christmassy scent one, because I love that whole sort of cinnamony sort of smell. But yeah, that's what it is. So should anybody have any questions or comments, please feel to ask in the comment box just down below. Thank you guys for watching and appreciate that. And there'll be more videos coming out soon. So stay tuned for those. I'm on Instagram, so please feel free to kind of have a watch of me over there and see what I'm up to. And on here as well, I will put links to the 4 brands that I've used here, which, going back through them again, is the Twisted Moustache, bloody awesome stuff. The Savage Alchemy, absolutely fantastic stuff. The Pure, fantastic stuff. And the Bubba's Balms, again, fantastic stuff. So I'll put links down below so you can check these guys out. But thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Should anyone want to send me anything through that I can have a look at, try and review, please feel free to comment underneath and I'll get back to you. But thank you guys. Love one another. Keep growing those beards. Take care of each other. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great weekend, or what's left of it. Thank you guys. Appreciate your time, and I hope you're a bit wiser now as to what is what. Thank you. Take care.